All right. What's happening, fam? L.A.R movement still moving. The black men ain't ish culture. I've been saying this in a roundabout way and I couldn't figure out how to say it, so I'm going to say it like this. When people say black men ain't shit, it creates a culture. And the funny thing about that culture, it can be a self-fulfilling prophecy for the persons who are involved in this conversation. And it also can be a isolated imprisonment of um, people of shock that people don't fit the stereotype. Like ladies, check this out. Y'all have a culture where y'all were taught that black men ain't shit, right? But here's the crazy part about it, because this female culture also, you know, boys are liars, all men cheat, you know, no man is faithful. All they want to do is get in your pants. And the same family who tells you this shit will turn around and ask you, why you don't have a boyfriend? Why you not married? Why you don't have no kids? They planted the seeds of distrust in your head, and you took those out into the world and projected them on the people. And you get mad at the people and not the people who planted these ideas in your head. Check, like, on the flip side. You ever notice when somebody says a black man did something, people, I knew it. I knew he was evil. This shit don't even have to be true. Like it could be a complete utter lie. They all like that. Yup, they this, they're that, they're that, they're that. Yup, that, yup. Somebody said it. Got to be true. Yep. Yep, the devil said it, so it has to be true. I mean, he said it about black men. The devil lies about everything else, but if you're talking about black men, it has to be true. I'm like, okay, okay. But if you flip it, when non-black men do shit, people get the crickets, just crickets. Why? Because they told you that's your knight in shining armor. This is your Prince Charming. This is your superhero who came to save the day. This is the guy who's going to bring you into excitement and whisk you off into a life of luxury. So he can't be a nutcase, crazy, low-down motherfucker. Because see, you wasn't taught that. That's why when people who are non-black do shit, everybody just go, that's an isolated incident. I don't know how many isolated incidents you motherfuckers see in life, but if you done seen a million isolated incidents, okay. It's just all separate events. Okay. Because my prince can't be evil. You know, Prince Charmer can't be Vlad the Impaler and shit. Anyway, but this is why I got to talk about this, because a lot of times when it comes to relationships, a lot of you women don't see the frustration of men because, and especially black men, because y'all don't realize how out of line y'all are, because y'all have been fed this shit that we ain't shit over and over and over again. And then the self-fulfilling prophecy part of it is y'all actually date guys who ain't shit because y'all were told all of us ain't shit. So the only guys that you really would date was that like most guys say women date is the ones that ain't shit. I knew he wasn't shit, but then people would mess around and tell you, well, you knew he wasn't shit when you picked him. But see, they never told you that they never differentiated the people you need to stay with, the people you need to leave the hell alone. See, we always just in the ain't shit. And you come to find that out on your own, you know. I mean, and I personally had my experiences with women who just do out of line shit. Just out of. I mean, and I can tell it comes from a deep disrespect because I don't fit the ain't shit mold. And I know a lot of guys who've been there. Been there, done that. Because if you don't fit the stereotype of black men ain't shit, they always give you that. Maybe if I cuss him out, he gonna get angry. Ha ha! See, I knew you was an angry, ain't shit black man because you got mad because I called you all this, you's a bitch ass this, and I tried to throw some water on you and shit. It's a human reaction. You don't do that ignorant shit. That's childish. No, no, no. You just ain't shit. Okay. Okay. I keyed your car and you almost took my head off. I knew you wasn't shit. You fucked up my stuff. It doesn't matter. Okay. You having a conversation? Oh, you're not smarter than me. You're just a black man. You're just stupid. Excuse me? Fuck you say? Oh, this date is over. You're just so rude. Ugh. It's the ain't shit culture. And sometimes you got some of those people who come, because some people catch on to it later than others, or earlier than others, I should say, where they start to realize I'm talking to these people like I'm crazy, like 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 these some fighting words, you know, girls who say all black men are on the down low. Like, I don't know about that shit. No. But if she believes it, you know what? If we have sex, can I stick my finger in your ass? Fuck, get the fuck out of here. Bye, go. But all y'all on the down low. No, no, bitch, you just crazy and disrespectful, and that's disgusting. The fuck is wrong with you? My last boyfriend let me finger bang him. Okay, is your last boyfriend gay? Yeah, that's where the all men on the down low conversation came from. Yeah, but my friends told me that before that. And you only dated the kind of guys that you can play with their ass, huh? Yeah. Well, it sounds to me like you got a thing for gay dudes. That's what it sounds like to me. It's not all black men on the down low. It's you like black gay men. That's what the fuck it sounds like. No, no. The logic, is crazy. No, I'm like, okay. You know, and it gets sad because women and their families and the people that tell them things never explain this part to them. Like, I'm gonna be frank with you. They never told you that sometimes they told you some bullshit out of spite. Like, they never told you these guys ain't shit because I like people who ain't shit. And like, I'm gonna take this back. I remember I was talking to a woman around, talking to this lady. We were same age, but she had a girlfriend who was like early 20s, like fresh out of college 20s, 22, 23. And she was always telling her, oh, these black men ain't shit, these black men ain't shit. And and one day, because she was impressionable kind of still, and I was like, do you ever even meet the type of guys that she says black men are? She's like, nah. It's like, you realize if you keep listening to this shit, you gonna start treating guys like they ain't shit just off the rip because after a certain amount you gonna start to believe it. You're like, and unfortunately, the girl figured out what I was saying, and she stopped fucking with her because that negativity could spew into your personal interactions, to your social interactions, and people don't understand how that's part of the culture of the male female dynamic that's not working right now. When you keep telling people this person is a nobody, they're a nobody, they're a nobody, they're a nobody. That's why these shows like Basketball Wives and shit like that highlight something completely left of what everybody's saying. You can put these women in the most ideal circumstances and they'll fuck it up because ultimately they've been taught at an early age that men ain't shit, especially black men. You can't trust them. They ain't gonna never do right. So it doesn't matter how good they do, how right they do, how ideal the situation is, they're still gonna be looking for the fuck up. And you could tell because I said this before. Look at the complaints that women have when they deal with men who are really on their shit. Do you really do not want to know how many dates I went on with girls? I thought you was. I mean, I don't know what to do because I'm uncomfortable because you might just kill me or rape me or beat me to death in the middle of this restaurant. If you kidnap me, I need to. What? When I met you and I asked you for your phone number and we had conversations and I asked you out on a date and you said yes, you were thinking that I was gonna kidnap you and kill you and rape you? Like, why the fuck did you say yeah? But then when you see these women, you're like, why are you dating this guy? This dude ain't shit. But then it ties right back into that. Oh, they told you that we ain't shit, so the only guys you believe are real are the ones that ain't shit. Now, when some ladies catch on, it be so fucking late in the game for them. And what's sad is when they have to suffer in silence because they start going back and replaying shit like he was good though, and he was good though, and why did we and him fall out? And why did we break up? Ah, and this ties in another little thing about this part of the reason why a lot of side chicks and guys can get and brothers can get a lot of activity when they got a woman is because they told y'all that we ain't shit. When you see us, y'all probe women. Why you with him? Oh, he's this and that. And a lot of women y'all caught on to this shit because y'all realize oh, most women don't say, "Oh man, you found a good man." They be like, "I want your man now." Like he the only other motherfucker like he's the last one in existence. Like that was the last model of that era, that year, and there is no more. You know, like, you need to get your own man, but I can't get my own man because you got the last one. And the rest of them ain't shit. Like, you know what? Y'all fucking up. But ultimately, the thing about this culture is this: it's misdirected and misplaced because the people who told you all this shit are not the people you're dealing with a lot of the times. So you're taking their theory out on people that they don't know and you don't know, and just applying it, and you're not seeing the level of disrespect that you're putting out there. So ultimately, it makes you the one that's not shit, you know, and that's unfortunate. But I could go on, but I'm not because I don't want on long enough. Peace.